Formula 3 was eventful as ever around the Spa-Francorchamps circuit this weekend. So, as always guys, I'm bringing you 5 things that we learned from the Belgian round of Formula 3 this weekend. This is the penultimate round in the calendar as well. We've just got Monza to go after this round has been completed, which it has been now. So we are very much in the business end of the season. So let's get into what's happened. So Dino Beganovic, one of the favourites for the championship before the season actually started, he seems very much as though he's back, or at least that seems to be what's going on going after the sprint race really. He took the lead from Gabriele Mini and won the sprint, his first win, well, sprint win of the season, his first win of any kind since all the way back in Albert Park. You know, it really did feel as though he was going to be one of the favourites coming into this season, but it just for whatever reason, it has not worked out for him. But a win around the Spa this weekend is definitely going to do his confidence a lot of good. The second thing that we learned is that after all the results of this weekend, which I will get into what happened in the feature race in particular very shortly, but one of the coolest things is that we are heading into the final round of the season with a 1 point difference between Leonardo Fornaroli, who's top of the championship now, and Gabriele Mini. 129 and 128 points there. Luke Browning as well can't be discounted. He's up in third place on 123. So just those 6 points between the top 3, and 2 Italians as well being so close, just a point between them going into the final round. So it's anybody's championship. It's going to be fascinating. But I expect both Fornaroli and Mini to be able to make it to Formula 2 next season, come what may. But of course, you want to win the championship. You want to win the championship. Of course you do. So yeah, let's see what happens with that. But yeah, the feature race. Now, obviously these kids are extremely talented, and what is it like to do around Spa? It likes to rain. It is always raining around this championship, really. Around this circuit, and it was very much a mixed bag of weather. It was a damp track, and everybody was on dry tyres for this, so it was a real challenge for them. And you know what, most of them did quite well, but there were a lot of accidents, a lot of safety car periods. I think out of the, how many laps was it now? Something like 14 laps. Probably about 10 of them were run under safety car for various reasons. So that all meant is that it was a real race of attrition, a real survival race, to be honest with you, because of that. But yeah, like I said, a mixed bag though going for this weekend for Gabriele Mini. Like I said, he did get second place in the end after he got passed by Beganovic in the sprint race, but started well down in the feature. I don't know if he has a penalty or what, but for some reason he was way down in the order starting for the feature race, and he actually did quite well to get all the way up to 13th by the finish, just dodging crashes ahead of him really for the most part, and some good pace at times, but no points because of that. And it could have and should have really, he should have been leaving this race weekend in lead the championship. But as it is, Fornaroli's third place does mean that he goes into the final round of the season with a slender advantage in the championship. But the fifth thing that we learned is that Callum Voisin, someone who I interviewed recently for 5 minutes with, do check that out if you've not already, but he managed to get his first feature race with his first win of any kind in Formula 3. I am so happy for him. I mean, some people might say again, oh, you know, so many laps underneath the safety car, is it even a real victory? Yes, it is, because he had to survive a damp Spa as the leader, doing several safety car restarts, and he aced every single one of them. Pole position, fastest lap, a dominant victory in the circumstances, I must say. I think even without the safety cars, he would have won quite comfortably, to say the least. So yes, fantastic for him. And the first win as well for Rodin in Formula 3. I know they probably had some wins back in the GP3 days, but since we switched to it being Formula 3, this was the first victory for that outfit. So yes, there was very much incredible celebrations after the race really with that one. But yes, so happy for him, and that moves him up into, what is he, about 10th in the championship? Yeah, into P10 in the championship. So yeah, real springboard from a real positive note to end the season. He did very well around Silverstone the other week as well. So I'm very happy for him, and yeah, a bit of personal bias in there because I've spoke to him and he seems like a nice guy. So yeah, so there we go guys, there's Formula 3, the penultimate round has been completed around Spa. That's what I took away from it. What did you guys take away from it? Let us know in the comments below. And of course, like I said, we will be here to cover everything to do with the Monza round of the championship as well, to see who will be the Formula 3 champion. Let us know in the comments below guys, who is going to win the F3 championship? Fornaroli, Mini, Browning, outside bet of Lindblad perhaps? Let us know your thoughts. And of course, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff as always, to get to see much more content from the F1chronicle.com just like this.